Good morning, this is Pastor Jeff, and this is the video recording for Thursday, January 21st. We are here in our daily lectionary. With it being Thursday, we begin a new psalm. We'll have that psalm for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it comes from Psalm 62, verses 5 through 12. Our Old Testament reading is Jeremiah 19, 1 through 15. And our New Testament reading comes from the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verses 11 through 20. And here we go. Our psalm reading. God, the one and only. I'll wait as long as he says. Everything I hope for comes from him. So why not? He's solid rock under my feet, breathing room from my soul. An impregnable castle all set for life. My help and glory are in God. Granite strength and safe harbor God. So trust him absolutely, people. Lay your lives on line for him. God is a safe place to be. Man as such is smoke. Women as much a mirage. Put them together. They're nothing. 2 times nothing is nothing. And a windfall, if it comes, doesn't make too much of it. God said this once and for all. How many times have I heard it repeated? Strength comes straight from God. Love to you, love God. You pay a fair wage for a good day of work. Our Old Testament reading today comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 19. And here we go. God said to me, go buy a plot. Then get a few leaders from the people and a few of the leading priests and go out to the valley of Ben Hinnom, just outside the Potshug gate, and preach there what I tell you. Say, listen to God's word, you kings of Judah and people of Jerusalem. This is the message from God of the angel armies, the God of Israel. I'm about to bring doom crashing down on this place. Oh, and will ears ever ring? Doom, because they've walked off and left me and made this place strange by worshiping strange gods never heard of by them. Their parents are the old kings of Judah. Doom, because they have massacred innocent people. Doom, because they built altars to that no god Baal and burned their own children alive in the fire as offerings to Baal, an atrocity I never ordered and never hinted at all. And so it's payday, and soon God's decree. This place will no longer be known as Top-Earth or the Valley of Ben Hinnom, but Massacre Meadows. I'm canceling all the plans Judah and Jerusalem had for this place, and I'll have them killed by their enemies. I'll stack their dead bodies to be eaten by carrion crows and wild dogs. I'll turn the city into a museum of atrocity that anyone coming near will be shocked, speechless, by the savage brutality. The people will turn into cannibals, dehumanized by the pressure of the enemy's siege. They'll eat their own children. Yes, they'll eat one another, family and friends alike. Say all this, then smash the pot in front of the men who have come with you. Then say, this is what the God of the angel army says. I'll smash this people and the city like a man who smashes a clay pot into so many places. It can never be put together again. They'll bury bodies here in Topoth until there is no more room, and the whole city will become a Topoth. The city will be turned by people and kings alike into a center for worshiping the star gods and goddess, turned into an open grave. The whole city an open grave, stinking like a sewer, like Topoth. Then Jeremiah left Topoth, where God had sent him to preach the sermon, and took his stand in the court of God's temple, and said to the people, this is the message of the God of the angel armies to you. Warning, danger. I'm bringing down this city and all of the surrounding towns the doom that I have pronounced. They'll set in their ways and they won't budge. They'll refuse to do a thing I said. Our New Testament reading today comes from the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verses 11 through 20. The traders will cry and carry out on the bottom, dropped out of business, no more market for their goods. Gold, silver, and precious gems, pearls, fabrics of fine linen, purple, silk, scarlet, perfumed woods and vessels of ivory, precious woods, bronze and iron and marble, cinnamon and spice and scents and myrrh, and frankincense, wine and oil, flour and wheat, cattle and sheep, horses and chariots, and slaves, their terrible traffic in human lives, everything you've lived for, gone. All delicate and delectable luxuries lost. Not a scrap, not a thread to be found. The traders who made millions off of their kept their distance for fear of getting burned, and cried and carried on all the more. Doom, doom, the great city doomed. Dress in the latest fashions, adorned with the finest jewels, in 1 hour such wealth wiped out. All the ship captains and travelers by seas, sailors and toilers by the sea, stood off at a distance and cried their lament, which they saw the smoke from their burning. Oh, what a city! They were never a city like her. They threw dust on her heads and cried out as if the world had come to an end. Doom, doom, the great city doomed. All who owned ships or owned business by the sea got rich on her getting and spending. And now it's over, wiped out in 1 hour. Oh heaven, celebrate and join in. Saints, apostles, and prophets. God has judged her. Every wrong that you suffered from her has been judged. And here ends our readings for the day.